Welcome to my channel. I am the Demigodtarot. Today I'm doing a reading for the Scorpios, the water sign. Before I get into the reading, I already picked out all the cards. Before I get into the reading, I will say that if you do, for whatever reason, like or resonate with whatever the reading is, go ahead and follow, subscribe, like, comment. Let me know if it resonates. Let me know if you have any criticism on how I could make these readings better. Like I said, please subscribe. Check out my Instagram. Look at the I did so good the other ones. Welcome to my channel. I am the Demigodtarot. Today I'm doing a reading for the Scorpios, the water sign. If you do resonate or if you do like the reading, please subscribe, like, share. Other than that, before I get into the reading, go ahead and check out my Instagram. Go ahead and if you feel like booking a reading, right, check out my Etsy. Up until today, 28th, Friday the 28th, all my readings are 25% off. If you want to book through email, check out my email down below. Other than that, let's get into the reading for the Scorpios. So I feel like you're walking out of a chapter. I feel like you were like holding on to something in the past, but I feel like you're coming out of that time. I feel like you're actually like moving forward now. I feel like you've been getting a lot of downloads, like maybe through your sleep. I'm getting dreams for some reason. So maybe you're getting a lot of like dreams about like what your life could be or what you should be doing in your dream life or what your future kind of looks like. Maybe you're having premonitions, right? I feel like you're going into a time where you're going to feel reborn. I feel like you've been transmuting a lot of energy. I'm picturing like a waterfall. But for some reason, like the water underneath the waterfall is like all dirty. But the waterfall, like the water from the waterfall is all clean. And it's kind of clearing out whatever like gunk is at the bottom. So I feel like you're kind of like cleansing some kind of toxic energy from your life. Maybe it's some stagnation. Maybe it's a mindset. For some of you, it could be smoking or drinking or some kind of a drug or some kind of addiction. It doesn't have to be drugs. It feels like you're walking into a time where you're full of options and a full like of potential like success, right? Here we have the Seven of Cups clarified by the Ten of Cups. The Seven of Cups clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. To me, meaning you have lots of options and a lot of different like potential ways to go ahead and reach success and financial independence, right? I feel like here with the Death clarified by the Four of Wands, you're kind of like answering the call. I feel like you're going towards your North Node. You're getting some kind of a judgment, most likely leading you to becoming your best self. You got the Starborn card. It could be some kind of a stardom. Here we have the egg hatching. So it's like you're becoming a new person. For some reason, I'm imagining this egg hatching into like a dragon for some reason. Maybe you were born in the year of the dragon. It just feels like you're answering some kind of a contract, right? It feels like you're answering some kind of something. Maybe you're dealing with contracts. Maybe you're getting signed to something. Maybe you're signing some kind of signing bonus or something. It feels like you're just changing your jobs. It feels like you're changing some kind of like way that you make income. Maybe you're quitting a 9 to 5 and going towards something that you want to go ahead and do or have been wanting to do for a while. I feel like you're reaching some level of form of independence because you're pursuing this dream. You're manifesting a time where like you're coming out of your shell, coming out and like sharing whatever it is that you're doing. Could be a business. I'm hearing that song by Drake. I'm hearing two songs. Major Distribution by Drake. Or is it the same song? Is Major Distribution the one where he goes like something something business office, something 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 business office? I'm hearing that like maybe you're gonna own a business office or you're gonna work in a business office or maybe you are a business, right? You're coming into a time where you're like multitasking. I feel like you're multi-talented. I feel like you do more than one thing. You're a busybody. You might be an overworker too, but not necessarily always a bad thing. I feel like you're just reaching a lot of financial success. I'm also getting that you might be very protective of everything that comes in. I feel like people might be asking you for money or for favors, but you're very good at like setting boundaries and being like, hey, I'm getting this money. This is my money. Like, don't be asking for things that you don't deserve or things that you haven't, worked for or whatever. I'm also getting that you're healing like you're healing like your shadow. You're healing like your or like you're implementing your shadow more. I feel like you're also like coming into a time where like you're healing like I'm getting for some of you, you might be like repressed with fun, or repressed with having like a good time, or repressed with like exploring your childhood, like your inner child, or repressed by like sexually in some kind of way. I feel like you're becoming more open sexually, or becoming more open with sharing your kid side, becoming more jokingly, like sharing more laughs with people, having more fun, going out and having a drink, or going out to the club and dancing, right? I'm feeling like you're coming to a time where you're also stepping out of like some kind of like seriousness. Maybe you were so serious because you were trying to manifest this like work, but I feel like you're coming into a time where you're just more free and more expressive with everybody, right? You're bossing up. You're living a different life. You're not going to be able to recognize your life like a year from now. I feel like everything is going to be changing for you in a positive manner. You might be working with magic, or with healing, or with the occult. Some of you might be doing psychedelics for some reason. I feel like there's a lot of healing going on, and that's why your life is changing. I feel like you're getting out of a stagnation phase. The High Priestess. Yeah, I feel like you're walking into your purpose. You're using your intuition. You've been having dreams of where you want to go, or what things will be in the future, and that's why you keep on going forward in this direction. That's leading towards success. You got the Nine of Wands. Yeah, so you're climbing the stairs. You're climbing the ladder to like financial success, financial freedom. You're also climbing the ladder to becoming more of a free individual, more of a free spirit, not feeling chained or tied down. I'm picturing like a bird cage, and like being locked, but for some reason the door isn't locked, it's just closed. If the bird were to just push the door open, it can fly free. And I feel like that's what you're doing. I feel like you're finally like, dang, maybe I should try to push the door open. And you push the door open and you're like, dang, it was open the whole time. And now you're letting like your ambitions free, you're letting your passions free, you're running more wild. I'm picturing like a horse like in a stable, like jumping over the fence and just running free, right? I feel like there's something about freedom. You're breaking free from something. Maybe you're breaking free from a relationship, breaking free from some kind of ancestral like patterns, from like some kind of like trauma, from some kind of like relationship or 9 to 5, something. You're breaking free from something. I'm hearing, I want to break free, right? Here with the 10 of Cups, you're reaching some kind of like I heard maturity, but I feel like you're reaching some sort of like emotional fulfillment within like your life, right? It doesn't have to be with somebody else. I feel like you're finally reaching a point of self-love. I'm looking at somebody looking in the mirror and smiling back, right? Yeah, I feel like you're giving to yourself. I feel like maybe you were penny pitching in the past, or you were breadcrumbing yourself in the past, or you couldn't look at yourself in such a good light, or whatever. It just feels like for some reason you're coming into a time where you really love yourself. You really enjoy your time. You really enjoy like living in the present moment. Maybe that's what you're doing. Maybe you're slowing down and like smelling the flowers, and realize how far you've come, or something. Yeah, I'm just coming into like, I'm coming to the like realization that like you're going to make a lot of friends. You're going like, I'm getting like life of the party for some reason. Maybe you were like super strict, or super like to yourself, or something, or maybe too busy with work, or too busy with thinking about finances, or getting to the next phase in life. Um I'm getting that song by Drake and Timberland, the Say Something. It's like I would have came back for you. I just needed time to go ahead and do what I had to do. So maybe you had to do something, or felt like you had to do something, or felt like you had to reach a certain place in life. But I feel like now you're in a place where you're like becoming comfortable with wherever you are, and like you're making a lot of friends. And I feel like you might be going out clubbing, because for some reason I keep seeing flashing lights, but the flashing lights are like colorful lights, like club lights, and I just see people dancing. I feel like you might be going out getting drinks with friends, or you might be making a lot of friends out at the club or something. Yeah, I feel like you're really coming into your power, right? I feel like you're gonna probably end up meeting a fire sign too, or somebody that just lights up your passion, or lights up your fire. Again, I feel like you're healing some kind of sexual tension that you might have had. something that was repressed, involving having fun, involving the eighth house, right? Maybe it's even healing like some kind of addiction. Maybe it's some kind of workaholic tendencies. Maybe you were drinking too much. Maybe you were smoking or something, right? It feels like you're just healing something. I feel like you're more willing to go ahead and give people a chance or give people a shot. Maybe you're healing trust issues or something. I feel like, because I'm picturing somebody like giving things out to people. Maybe you're becoming more charitable or something, or maybe you're just like inviting people to things, or maybe you're trying to go ahead and connect with people. Something about making friends, right? In a community. Yeah, I feel like you've reached a tower moment, or went through a tower moment, or went through some like big period of change that has made you realize like, hey, like, you know what song I'm getting? I'm getting I forgot what it's called. It's called something, it's like something about a church by IDK. He basically says like, it goes like, I'd rather be, it's like, I don't remember how it goes. I just remember certain words. It's like he wouldn't want to be rich. He would rather be broke than all alone. No. He doesn't want to be rich and all alone. He'd rather be broke and have friends, because if he were ever to go to jail, he wouldn't have anyone to bail him out if he was rich and alone. So he would rather be broke and have people around him that he cares and loves for, than to be rich and all alone and have no one by his side. Not necessarily saying that you're going to go to jail or whatever, or it's more of a metaphor, just saying like, if you're ever in a sticky situation, don't you want to have those people around you that are like able to help, or give you advice or whatever, rather than being alone and having to deal with the situation all yourself, right? So I feel like you're coming into a time where you're more social, making a lot of friends, giving people an opportunity. What's the word? Not marketing. It's like making friends, making connections, right? Maybe it even helps your business because you're making business connections or something, right? Yeah, a lot of fun. I feel like fun is coming into your life. Yeah, just a lot of fun, a lot of partying, feeling like you're having like a blast. I feel like that's what you're coming into. Just feeling free. That's where I'm going to leave the Scorpio reading. If you do want to go ahead and book a personal reading, go ahead and check out my Etsy. Today's the last day that my readings are 25% off. Go ahead and subscribe, like, let me know if this resonated in any kind of way. Check out my Instagram up here if you want to go ahead and leave a tip too. You don't have to. Greatly appreciate it though. Other